Today's gonna be rough, ladies and gentlemen. All right, 2 minutes till we sprint. I, we're in the new house and everything is new and different. And we had a storm, a windstorm. And I'm not sure if it was really as bad as it sounded or felt, or if it's just the corner of the house that the master bedroom is on. But oh my word, I got no sleep. So we'll see how this goes. But a whole lot of high expectations for this. Hey, Teresa, I'm here. It's a good thing. It's funny. I said to you yesterday, I'll be here tomorrow. And if I hadn't, I might not have got my butt out of bed right now. So I knew you'd be here waiting for me. So you are as much an encouragement to me as I've been to you. So yeah, so we're going to go live in about a minute. I'm not going to be writing this first one, I don't think. I think I'm going to be doing some organizing. So I won't have word numbers at the end, but I'll have something to report. So for anyone who's joining us, if you're just now joining us, we are going to be sprinting for 25 minutes, and then we'll take a 5-minute break and do some chitty chat, and then we'll start the next one. So let me find my timer. All right, it's 8 o'clock. Oh, and we'll do the music again today. Unless I get any complaints from anybody that they just really don't like it, then I'll stop doing it. But if it helps me, so if you like it, great. If not, then let me know, because honestly, I can listen to it on something else in headphones. So just share my screen. Okay, 3, 2, 1, go.
Tonight, I'll be eating crab cakes with spicy aioli. Thank you.
Sorry about that. I am so sorry about that. I don't know what happened. I don't know how long I wasn't on here. I'm just glad that it kept going. So how did you do, Teresa? Oh, I saw your message after we started where you said you had trouble getting up this morning at 5 a.m. I need to start getting up at 5 a.m. just to write. I was doing that. Now this week it's just been so rough. Did you get some words in? I got some things organized, so I think. So I'll get some words in this next time around. So we shall see. At least there's sun coming out now. I was kind of concerned about that. My new office has a good size window, decent size window for this is a basement, and it had a little window, and I convinced my husband that let's put a bigger window in. That was a nightmare, such a nightmare. But I'm glad now. Tina or Teresa says I thought it had been on my end. No, it was my end. And I was working, so I had no idea. I wasn't looking at this window, so I had no idea that I wasn't even there anymore. The app that I use to broadcast with, for some reason, just kicked me out or shut down or something. I don't know. But I'm glad I was using an app. If it was just on Facebook or just on YouTube, it would have ended the broadcast. But it kept going, so that was pretty cool. Teresa says, yeah, I'm not a morning person, but I have to fight for my writing. And I need alone time to write. So 5 a.m. it is. But once I get words in, I can write later too. So that's motivation. That's so true. Doesn't that work out that way that when you have to stop in the middle of something that's really good, you can't wait to get back to it. So they always say to stop your writing for the day at a point where you want to keep writing. I have a hard time doing that. I always come back and finish it. So then I have mornings like this where I'm like, I got to get organized so I can write something. You got 400 words. Awesome. Good job. Really good job. Okay, so we have more people viewing right now than we did when we started. So let me give a little bit of an explanation if you're new to this. It is NaNoWriMo, National Novel Writing Month, and you write until your fingers bleed. Just kidding. 50,000 words in 1 month. We're not going to go into that in detail right now. We have 2 minutes till our next sprint starts, but I am doing Pomodoro sprints, which are 25-minute writing sprints. Just sit down and write. Don't think about it. Don't get distracted. No social media. Unless your kids are bleeding, you tell them they have to go do something else. And then we do a 5-minute break. So we're in the middle of our 5-minute break. We're going to start again at 8:30 with our next sprint. And we'd love you to chat with us. Teresa and I have been doing this all week, right? We started on Monday. And so, yeah, so let us know if you're writing, what you are writing, how many words you're getting in. It'd be great to chat with you guys. So, I'm not sure if I'll be doing this tomorrow morning. I really don't know, because Jamie is in town and I'm supposed to be going and hanging and doing like a writing retreat, kind of just small, just like the 4 of us doing something. So we'll see. And then Friday is a podcast. So I for sure will not be doing this Friday morning. But we will be doing a sprint that you can all do, and we'll have a prompt bright and early in the morning at 9 a.m. for you guys to sprint with us. So, yes, I used to think I had to wrap up a scene or every session, but then I realized the blank page is my nemesis. Yes. Now I just try to stop in the middle of something, or even if it's just a line. Yeah. Problem is that I don't have that kind of self-control, especially in Nano. I get like obsessed with it, but having this move has helped me to not be so obsessed because I have to stop. So hopefully today will be the very end of it, except for like cleaning, but I really want to just hire someone to do that. All right, it is 8:30, ladies and gentlemen, and here comes our next sprint. Okay, 25 minutes, and then we'll chat again. Oh, real quick, Kaylin says, I'm working on a new book right now, and even though I'm not participating in NaNoWriMo, I'm trying to challenge myself to finish the book in 2 months. That's awesome, Kaylin. Well, we're glad you're here sprinting with us as I'm trying to share the screen so we can get going. All right, there we are. 3, 2, 1, go. 3, 2, 1, done. All right. How did y'all do? That was not as successful for me numbers wise, but I'm flowing now. For those of you that weren't here at the very beginning of the hour, I had a rough night last night because of a windstorm that we had. And so I was really, really slow. Plus, I was kind of at a point that I needed to organize some things. So I'm all organized, and I've got the scene that I'm rewriting, and yeah, I'm loving it. So let me know what your numbers are. Also, not only your numbers, I'm interested because I know we have some other people watching. It's pretty interesting, me and Teresa chatting. And Kaylin has joined us now. We'd love to hear how many words you got, or some sort of report on what you did while we were sprinting, and introduce yourself and let us know what you write. And if you're new to this, I am Jennifer Carl Tong. I am more tired than yesterday. You see my name under there. And I write historical Christian romance is what I am published as, but this nano, I'm writing my first complete contemporary romance, which I'm very excited about. So because you can be more snarky. I'm snarky in my historical romance, but this is going to be a lot of fun for me to write. So interested to know how you guys did. Kaylin says, same here. I got in 500 words, yay, of a really tense scene that needed a bit of time for thought. Yes, that's what mine was too, is that I have snippets of this opening scene, but I really need to write it, and I had to kind of think about it because it is a Christmas romance as well. And so I had to fit like Christmas in there as well. So like, not like, hey, it's Christmas time, but where you know it's Christmas time without saying that. And yeah, and I had to figure out how the two scenes, because with romance, it's the meet cute, right? So I had to like really craft that. So how about everyone else? How did that go for you guys? Okay, sorry, I've got some chat going on in the podcast message thing. I was wondering if the ladies would come join us, but I guess they're not going to join us. They haven't joined me all week, which is fine because they normally sprint later. But so yeah, anywho, so in 2 more minutes, we're going to be doing the next sprint, just so y'all are ready. Actually, you need to stand up. So part of the Pomodoro technique is that you do 25 minutes of sprinting and then you do a 5-minute break. And you need to, as a writer, you need to get up and move around. So I'm just standing here, but yesterday I actually walked around a little bit in one of the breaks. So I was not even around for the break. But you don't understand and realize how much you sit in the day, especially during nano when you're doing a lot of writing. So make sure you get up, at least you're standing. Make sure you at least do that. And then try to walk around if you can. And it works. You'll be more productive in your writing if you follow Pomodoro process by doing the 25-minute sprinting and the 5-minute break, and actually take the break. If you are more interested in this, the Christian Indie Writers, we just put out a workbook that has got sprinting prompts in it, and then we discuss how to sprint, why to sprint, all that. And so my chapter that I wrote is the how to sprint. We talk about the Pomodoro. So, yep. So, all right, 9 o'clock. Here we go again, ladies and gentlemen. See you at 25 after. 3, 2, 1, done. That was much better for me. I didn't tell you guys what my number was. I didn't even write down what my number was the first time. But this one was 749. Is that right? That looks right. Yep. That was a much better sprint for me. And like I said from the last one, is I stopped right in the middle of the sprint so that I'm excited to get back to it. So make sure you guys stand up. I'm going to be the teacher. Everyone listen to me. All right, Teresa, you asked us some questions. We were already sprinting by the time I got you. So let's talk about it now. I need some name help. I've got a teen boy who's is a bit of a rebel, and he's lets his girlfriend call him by his real name, Gray, something no one else is allowed to do, but his friends call him ... Originally thinking smokes, but I've downplayed the rebel smoking aspect a lot, so I'm not sure that works anymore. Do you guys have any ideas? So, all right, I'll get to your next thing. Okay, so I don't know. I guess it would help if we knew the time period. Is it contemporary or is it set in a different time period? Because that would help. If it was contemporary, like right now, like, and I don't know your story, but like, what if his name was Grayson and he allowed her to call him Grayson and everyone else called him Gray? If not, I would say that like nicknames with boys like just happen in weird ways. Like, like someone trips one time and they all call him Trips all the time and nobody knows why or whatever. Or you could take a name from outsiders, like say they were reading it in school and one of the characters reminds him. So, all right, so it is contemporary. So maybe you take something from the outsiders, like Pony Boy or whatever. I don't know. It's hard to tell when you don't have, like I don't know enough about your story. And so she says, did I miss something? I feel like we've been writing forever. Well, I mean, I'm not complaining. I think I finished the scene, but I kept checking to make sure, and it looks like you are still there. LOL. Yeah, it did seem like it was an awful long one too. So, his name is Grayson, but he doesn't like that, and he doesn't want anyone calling him Gray or anything, right? That's what you're saying. But the girlfriend gets to call him Gray. Okay, yeah, I don't know. I mean, if there's a sport involved, or if he's just he's a rebel, so it's more of a rebel, like something. Yeah. So I don't know. I'm not very helpful, huh? We need Jamie. Jamie is very helpful with this kind of stuff. She comes up with good ideas on the fly like that. So he rides a motorcycle. So I thought maybe demon, like speed demon. Oh, that's not bad. Um, yeah, that's not bad. So, all right, 2 more minutes and we'll, oh gosh, I probably should stop. No, I'm gonna do one more sprint. So 2 more minutes, and then we'll do one more sprint, and then I'm gonna be done for the day because I have homeschooling to do, and I've got lots of other stuff, and yeah. Anyone else want to share their word count or what they accomplished that last time? Did you get any writing done, Teresa? You said you finished a scene, so maybe you didn't get as many words in or not. So just let me know, and make sure y'all are standing and moving around. One minute to the next sprint. And like I said earlier, I may not be here doing this tomorrow. So we'll see how the week goes. And I for sure won't be here Friday because it's a podcast. So hopefully you all be tuned into the podcast and see what we're discussing. Tina's book launch is this coming Saturday. And it's online and it's partially in person too, like a social distance in person one. So we're going to be talking about merch this Friday. All things merch for authors. So it's going to be a fun conversation. I'm excited. And speaking of merch, I should have drank from my coffee this morning. Christian Indie Writers. That was a present from Rhonda. So, yep. Okay. Here we go. It is time to sprint again. 3, 2, 1, go. 3, 2, 1, done. All right, so that was a hot mess. I have internet problems going on, so I don't know what happened there, but so I didn't get a whole lot of words in. I don't know how you guys did. I'd love to know. Hey, Boho Bookworm says, hi, everyone. New here. Looking forward to writing with you all. Guess you're halfway through a sprint right now. Haha. Yes, we are. And we started at 8 a.m. And so we're actually finishing up. Love to have you. I don't know if I'm doing it tomorrow or not, but for anyone that's tuning in and you don't know when you're available or not, go ahead and click the little icon that looks like a little bell, and it'll alert you every time we go live. But I'm not sure about tomorrow morning, for sure not Friday morning, because we have the podcast. So hopefully y'all can join us on Friday for the podcast. So how'd you guys do? Like I said, I did not do great. I'm in the middle of a scene though, so I don't want to stop, but I have to. I have for the day right now 1,041. So I still have over 600 words to write, which is not bad, and I know I can do it. So yeah. Okay, Boho Bookworm says, I'm in England, so a bit of a time difference. That's true. We have a lot of viewers though for the podcast that are in England that join us every Friday. She says, but so happy to meet new writers. We're happy to meet you too, for sure. Yeah. Well, this is a great community. If this is your first time with our community, this is not how it always looks. Every Friday we have a podcast there's 4 ladies, and we have great chat. We have a lot of great writers that besides us that join in the chat and share with each other. And because it's NaNoWriMo, National Novel Writing Month, I am here doing live sprints with our community. So we are happy to have you, Boho Bookworm. Hopefully we'll see you some other mornings. If I can be here tomorrow morning, I will for sure do that because I need the writing as well. So hopefully tomorrow morning and Saturday and maybe even Sunday before church. So we'll see. But on that note, I have to get out of here. My kids are already upstairs moving around. That might have been the problem with my internet. In the new house, I have my Ethernet cable coming through down here from my desk, but it's not hooked up to the actual router yet. So I think that the Wi-Fi was given out on me because they got up and they started in their stuff, like, what kids do. Not homework. They were probably, YouTubing or whatever they do. Boho says, we'll do for sure. Sounds great. Just subscribe. Awesome. Thanks a lot. I cannot wait to get to know you. And hopefully we'll see you Friday. It's morning here, 10 a.m. Eastern. I think that is 3 o'clock your time. I think 3 p.m. So hopefully we'll see you there and you can join the chat. But until then, thanks everyone. Hope you got lots of words in today, and hopefully I'll see you tomorrow morning. Bye.